This is my 36th year in Dublin City Schools.
For the students and faculty at Dublin Coffman, AP U.S. History teacher John Dye is an institution in the Social Studies department.
So I started out here when it was just Dublin High School, and there weren't 3 high schools.
Decades of teaching in one school district means he has the unique opportunity to educate his former students' children.
I'm on my 2nd generation of students, but you get to reconnect with your former students in a completely different way, and you see how they turned out. And it's a good feeling to have that 2nd generation, really.
Lots of good feelings, but some challenging times too, especially during a global pandemic.
It's been very tough. I've been teaching for 35 years. It was almost like being a first-year teacher again, and you have to find new and dynamic ways to do things that you didn't do before. And so this year, getting back to what we would call normal is a joy. And I know a lot of people probably have this stereotype of teenagers in a certain way, and I have to tell them usually that it's not that way. Our future's pretty bright.
And speaking of the future, over at Olentangy Orange High School, industrial technology teacher Lindsay Cheney is educating the next generation of engineers.
I think the best part of my job is just getting to see different kids every period and help them along the way. You build relationships and you get to know them on different levels.
6 years ago, Lindsay started a Women in Engineering club at the high school.
I think the biggest reason I started it is there is hesitancy with being a female and in a male-dominated room. It can be scary sometimes.
Engineering and computer science, 2 of the most lucrative STEM fields, remain heavily male-dominated, and research shows that programs like Lindsay's help close the gender gap.
This helps girls now, especially just as an open invitation to have a place to come and see other girls have the same interests too.
Lindsay enjoys the opportunity to make a difference in her students' lives, and she often continues to hear from them after graduation.
The content I'm teaching them in here, they've actually used in college, and it's helped them be better than it's expected.
For the CW Columbus, I'm Elisa Henry.